Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most significant intense military developments in recent years, President Vladimir Putin's approval of a new large-scale military drill near NATO borders. This move has sent ripples of concern across Western capitals and raised questions about Russia's intentions, NATO's readiness, and the broader geopolitical balance. While some see it as a show of force, others interpret it as a direct message to the West that Russia remains both capable and willing to defend its interests. In this detailed review, we will explore the exterior scale of the drill, the inner dynamics of the planning, its performance capabilities, safety protocols, unique elements, the geopolitical price of such an operation, and finally conclude with what this could mean for the future. From the outside, the scale of this drill is nothing short of monumental. The exterior, in military terms, is about visible size, scope, and presence, and Russia has made sure this one is unmissable. Set along borders that are uncomfortably close to NATO member states, the exercise spans multiple military districts, involves thousands of troops, hundreds of tanks, dozens of aircraft, and naval vessels ready for simulated confrontation. The movements are highly coordinated, covering ground, air, and sea domains in a seamless integration that tells any observer, this is not just a training exercise, it's a full demonstration of operational readiness. For any NATO surveillance system watching, the sight of mobile missile launchers rolling into position, fighter jets streaking low over strategic corridors, and artillery systems being rapidly deployed is a clear signal Russia wants to be seen, and it wants to project power in a way that cannot be ignored. Internally, the organization of the drill is equally striking. The interior of this operation is all about command structure, planning efficiency, and the interplay of units on the ground. Russian military doctrine places heavy emphasis on centralized decision-making, but also on local commanders having the flexibility to adapt quickly. Inside these drills, you have electronic warfare units setting up jamming stations, cyber teams simulating attacks on enemy communications, and logistics divisions ensuring constant resupply to frontline units. Communication lines are encrypted and multi-layered to resist interception, while military intelligence provides real-time battlefield updates. This interior system is designed to operate under extreme stress, ensuring that if any real conflict erupted, the forces could sustain prolonged operations without breaking down. When it comes to performance, this drill has been meticulously crafted to display the full spectrum of Russia's military capabilities. Mechanized infantry units move in tight formations with rapid deployment tactics that can be switched from defensive to offensive maneuvers in seconds. Air defense systems like the S-400 and the newer S-500 models are tested for simultaneous interception of multiple aerial threats. Strategic bombers perform long-range sorties, demonstrating the ability to project power far beyond Russian borders. Naval elements conduct live-fire exercises in contested waters, practicing anti-ship missile launches, submarine detection, and amphibious landings. The inclusion of hypersonic missile simulations adds another layer of deterrence, a reminder to NATO that Russia's strike capabilities are evolving faster than many Western military analysts had anticipated. Every movement is monitored by command centers equipped with advanced AI-assisted battle simulations, making adjustments in real time to reflect the most probable enemy counteractions. Safety features in such an intense drill are not just about protecting personnel, but also about controlling escalation. Even though the exercise is designed to simulate high-intensity warfare, strict rules of engagement are enforced to prevent accidental cross-border incidents. Weapons are fitted with training modes for most engagements, with live ammunition only used in designated hot zones far from actual borders. Clear communication channels are maintained with NATO counterparts through military hotlines to avoid misinterpretations. Additionally, environmental safety measures are implemented to minimize damage to local ecosystems, especially when using heavy artillery and explosive ordnance in training zones. Medical units are fully mobilized, with rapid evacuation capabilities in case of accidents. This blend of safety measures shows that while the exercise is aggressive in nature, it is still bound within controlled parameters, at least officially. The unique selling points of this drill are what make it stand out from previous Russian exercises. Firstly, its timing, approved by Putin at a moment when NATO is already on high alert due to other geopolitical tensions, maximizes its psychological impact. Secondly, its location near NATO borders sends a precise message: Russia is willing to operate its most advanced units right up to the edge of Western defenses. Thirdly, the integration of conventional forces with next-generation warfare elements, including cyber, electronic, and hypersonic systems, makes it a hybrid display of modern warfighting capabilities. The inclusion of mobile nuclear-capable missile systems in certain phases of the drill, even if not actively launched, adds a chilling layer of strategic deterrence. Finally, the scale of media coverage, with controlled leaks, satellite imagery, and carefully staged photo opportunities, ensures the drill has as much information warfare value as it does military training value. The price of such an operation is multifaceted. Financially, running a drill of this magnitude costs hundreds of millions of dollars, factoring in fuel, ammunition, maintenance, troop mobilization, and equipment wear. Politically, the cost is even higher. By conducting such exercises so close to NATO borders, Russia risks hardening Western resolve, accelerating NATO's own military buildup, and increasing the frequency of counter-exercises. Economically, sanctions and strained diplomatic relations can escalate as Western nations interpret this as further proof of aggressive intent. However, from Moscow's perspective, the benefits outweigh the costs. Domestic audiences see a strong and decisive leader in Putin, allies and partners witness Russia's continued military relevance, and adversaries are reminded of the risks of confrontation. In conclusion, Putin's approval of this new military drill near NATO borders is more than just a routine training event. It's a complex, layered message to the world, a show of strength, a test of readiness, and a piece of geopolitical theater rolled into one. The exterior scale commands attention, the interior organization reveals operational discipline, the performance showcases cutting-edge capabilities, the safety features maintain control, the unique selling points underline strategic intent, and the price reflects the high stakes of modern great power competition. Whether this will lead to heightened tensions or forced diplomatic engagement remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the world is watching, NATO is calculating, and Russia is making sure its voice is heard loud and clear. The drill is a warning, a rehearsal, and a statement, all at the same time, and it leaves no doubt that the chessboard of global security just became a lot more intense.